If you're a solopreneur, I want you to really hear this. Do you find yourself sitting and hacking away and maybe writing about your product or service, and you are, writing copy for your website, or you are shooting a video like this, or you're doing something to forward your brand, and you have no idea how it's landing out there in the world? I mean, if you're starting up, or if your brand is kind of new or newly launched, you may not have enough statistics to know how it's landing out there in the world. And it might also be that you don't have a team yet, so they can't tell you either. And frankly, sometimes also people are not necessarily telling you the truth, even when you ask for feedback. So it gets sticky, right? It gets really, really tricky when you're trying to launch something new or relaunch something, or simply go to the next level with your business. So I wanted to tell you about this, and I wanted to share a quote about this, because I can feel myself that sometimes I get completely lost inside. I go into my head, and then after a while, I have no idea what's up or down. And then that could be very demotivating, right? You can begin to decide and talk to yourself that what you're doing doesn't matter, but it does. It really, really, really does. If you have identified a product or a service that you know helps people, keep building, don't stop. Because if you start to doubt yourself and you're not sure, then we got to take care of that, right? Because if you don't, you might give up. You really might give up. You might not think it matters. Or let's say you just get crickets. You keep putting it out in the world, but no one's biting. You could quit rather than identify what's the gap, what's my problem, what's not happening, where's the chain broken, and giving my offering to the world. So when you feel yourself get completely lost in your head and feeling like anything you're creating is just going out in the world into some kind of nothingness, then you want to get out of your head. Get out of your head by all means necessary. I have tons of tricks. I mean, exercise and meditation work very well. Sometimes it could be also that you're just a bit off in terms of nutrition. Did you eat well enough? Did you sleep well enough? Did you, drink water? Sometimes your physicality can play tricks on you. But if it's just some mental cockamamie stuff going around in your head, you want to make sure you get out of there. Like, get out of your head is a bad neighborhood. And what I don't know who said this. It might have been me, actually. I've said, or somebody said, when in doubt, focus out. When in doubt, focus out. Because if you start to doubt, you just go deeper and deeper into that headspace where you should not be. You should not be. So when I say focus out, then you make sure you find that trusted person who will give you adequate and good feedback on what you're putting out. Someone who is fair, and someone who will give you constructive criticism that's actionable and that you can take and better your product with, or your service. Does that make sense? I think that a lot of people get stalled or stopped by the amount of time they spend in their heads. You might go on a significant walk in your head with yourself, leading nowhere. So when in doubt, focus out. When you know that, or you're noticing, and I hope you do, you're starting to go in circles in your head, get out. When in doubt, focus out. When in doubt, get in communication with somebody that you love and trust to get you out of your head if you can't get out yourself. And if you want some more tips on that, I'll be happy to share them. Just let me know, okay?